Hello, fourth graders and fourth graders' parents. I just wanted to show you something that's going to be new from here on out, at least on my end. So I'm starting probably where the fourth graders would start. The screens would look a little different, but overall it's the same idea. So every morning when I wake up, I would I would venture to guess that you would go to Class Dojo. You'd click on your name, and when I do that, it won't look like yours, but you'd click on your name and you'd kind of see what I see in the class story. So something like this is what I'm hoping that you would see. Just a bunch of things from our feed over the last several days. And then you'd get to a point where you would want to know what your job is. So you'd go into your portfolio and you'd see what your job is. So what we have done for you, hopefully in the class feed, in the class story, will be to make a kind of weekly schedule or outline for you. So you can see what you do in reading, writing, and math. And for me, my link is not quite finished, but it's going to be up, and you're just going to click on the link. First of all, you clicked on the video link, hopefully, that you're listening to right now. And then underneath it, it will be 3:30 through 4:03. Those are the dates, and you would click on that. Once you click on that link that is not yet here, it will look something like this. And as you can see, it looks pretty heavy. And I scroll and I scroll and I scroll, and will it ever end? Ah, yes, it does. So the main points of this, since this is what you're going to get familiar with, will be the warm-up right up here. And you're only going to worry about Monday because tomorrow is Monday. Or if you're watching this today, today is Monday. And it just says, just do these problems on paper, just something that we already should know, so you can work on them and then see how you did. And maybe it'll spark you to want to do a few more of these types of problems. Then I keep going, and this one won't be on there all the time, but for right now I put it on because we want to access your book on your iPad. And that doesn't mean you're always going to do everything in the book, but it's just something that we can use, occasionally. So you're going to click on a link, and someone from our district, Mrs. Morris, has put together a video about how to get to your book. So if you'll click on this hyperlink, you can watch that, and you can see how to get to your book. Okay? We've also talked a little bit that it's in Hello ID, and it's on your bookshelf as well. But she makes them all PDFs, so you can write on them and turn them in if you need to. But as you can see here, I basically am saying we won't use them too much for homework, but I always want to put down some pages underneath where you can use the book as a good reference. I can statements underneath. After each class, again, you're just worrying about Monday, and then Tuesday you'll just worry about Tuesday, and so on. You want to be able to review improper fractions and mixed numbers. Okay? And down below, we go to videos and resources. These are here for you. Okay? It doesn't mean that you need to watch all of them. It would be great if you did, but I'm just going to put as many resources as I think are helpful to you. And you're going to kind of decide, pick and choose what's helpful, what's not, and use them as sort of good guidelines for you to do these certain skills. If these aren't cutting the mustard for you, then you can certainly ask me, via email or Dojo, whatever, how to do some of these certain skills, and I will get back to you. Here's the part where you have to key in on. It says your job, turn into Dojo. You need to click on these things. So let's see if I click on converting improper fractions and mixed numbers, what that looks like. And after you tap, tap, tap on your iPad and you get to this page, you will do these problems. So based on the video that you watched or what you remember from before spring break, you will take a screenshot of this. And as I briefly mentioned, I think in the instructions, enlarge your screen so that you can write the answer to 17/6 nice and comfortably, and you don't have to try and squeeze it in. Because last week or before spring break, I saw a lot of writing that was kind of messy. So what you can do is you can enlarge it, you can write comfortably at a good size, and then when you're done with it, you can shrink it back down to its normal size. So after you have taken this screenshot, marked it all up, you would take another screenshot, and that's the one that you turn into Dojo. So again, all of the assignments are there for you each day, and they will be hyperlinked in some way, shape, or form. And if they're not, that probably means that whatever is put on Dojo is good enough. So there you have it. And then your warm-up answers are going to be on the bottom. So spoiler alert. So after you've done that and you've checked this over and you've sort of got the instruction that you need, you'll go back to Dojo to turn in your assignment. And then you're all good for math. Okay.